Hey, welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zullen Ironshield. So, I'm here with my good friend Glowin, as you all know, commander of the Longbeard Army. And then we're here with also Durin the Sixth. This is the son of Thorin Stonehelm the Third, who was the son of Dane Ironfoot, who was the cousin of Thorin the Second Oakenshield, right? Say hi to everyone, Zullen. Yes, hello everyone. Alright, so, in this episode is another technical episode. We are going to go over the quest tracker, right? Alright, so we're going to be on my main character today and not our Voice of the Rings character because I want to go over the quest tracker. Alright, so let's quickly learn about the quest tracker. Here, oh, can I not make it bigger? Well, I thought I could make it bigger, but whatever. Alright, so the main thing about this quest tracker that we need to know. Oh, you know what? I know how to make. I think I can make this bigger in the UI settings. Let me do this real quick. This is a handy dandy thing. If your screen's too big, you guys, you can make things bigger in the quest. There we go. See, look at how big everything got there. Perfect. Alrighty. So we're gonna go back into the quest thing. Alright, so we're gonna just talk about the quest log real quickly and make this less than a 10-minute video. Alright, so we got the organizer thing here. So for me, I have a lot of quests. This is my main character. It gets kind of crazy. You can check this thing to show completed quests. When you check this and you've completed a lot of quests, it makes the game lag. Let's see what happens. Oh, game is now frozen. Woohoo! This happens every time I'm main character because this is a lot of stuff. It has to load. So it's loading all of my quest history I've ever done on this character. So you have completed 5,302 quests. Ta-da! See, here's all the book quests, which we will be doing. All of these book quests mainly we'll be focusing on these book quests and volume quests and prologues on our main character for our channel. For the fun part of this is the technical video for our channel. This is a LOTRO guide channel. So anyway, so when we go through this, we have this little thing up here, right? Okay, this is sorting single show all solo quests. These are quests you can do yourself without a group. They're gonna not be difficult, right? At your level. This is assuming at your level. If you are level 130 and I'm doing a level 10 quest, I don't care if it's a quest for a raid or a quest for 6 people. You're most likely to be able to do it with no problem. You wouldn't have to worry about it. But let's say we're on level, we're doing questing. This quest is level 130. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I can do all the quests here. If I move this, oh, now it's only showing me the quests that I can do as a group. When you look at a quest, right, these are all organizing of regions and places. Let's say the Great Barrows, right? So this is level 23. The reason it's gray, colorization, is that it's way underleveled. I will easily be able to do this. I don't care if it's for a large group, as it's saying. I could easily do this myself, right? It's going to be easy for me. It's level 23. I'm level 130, right? So that doesn't matter. So let's open everything up. I'm going to open everything. Look at that one. Imlid Morgul, right? I can't do this. It says, see this thing right here? This is the raid icon. See, show all raid quests. This is for a raid. It is assuming that you need 6 times 4, right? What is that, 24 people? To kill and to do this quest. Well, this is just talk someone in a raid, probably. So in a location. So this is going to be a hard thing to do, right? So if I turned off raids, right, that wouldn't show up anymore. So if I turned off all of those, so these are all individuals, right? So now I only am showing, let's say I'm only going to show this one. This is repeatable quests. These are quests you can do over and over and over from the same person. They usually give factional rewards. If you look here, see, it gives tokens. It gives these. You can turn these in for merit. This will give you increased reputation with Gorgoroth, right? Oh, the Conquest of Gorgoroth reputation. Okay, that's a certain area or place or people to do stuff with. It gives you legendary item experience. We'll talk about legendary items later. Steed experience. We'll talk about the steed system later in another video. Anyway, so these are repeatable quests, right? So now if you turn everything off, it's not showing anything. Single quests. These are all quests, even if they're repeatable, right? I'm not sure why that repeatable one's showing actually, because I'm not showing repeatables. Interesting. I'm not sure why that's the case. Maybe it's just glitched. I don't know. So I'm only showing quests that are going to be single quests that I could do myself. So even if it's like, level 125, if you notice the color schemes, I want you to just notice it real quick. On level is white. Usually I'm max level. Let's say if there's a quest that's 10 levels above me, it might be yellow, orange, or red. Red just means don't even try to do it, guys. Like, you will die. Unless it's to talk to someone, you can sneak in and talk to someone. But if it's to kill things that are that much higher level than you, it's really hard to kill things that are like 4 or 5 levels above you. Something 10 levels above you is going to destroy you. Anyway, so single quests, and then you have small fellowships. Okay, so that's why I have one thing in my inventory that's going to be a small fellowship. It's for level 100. Small fellowships is three or four people, usually 3 people. There's some instances that only let you have 3 people, not 6. So there's like solo instances, 3 people instances, 6 people instances, and rage, which is going to be 24 people, 12 to 24, depending on how good your group is, maybe too. Show all fellowship quests. So this is all fellowship quests, including 3 to 6, right? Or maybe it's only no. You see how it changes the picture here? 3 people, 6 people. So these are all the 6-man ones I have. This is going to be all instance quests. These are quests that are inside an instance. They're not on the field. I really don't have many, right? I only have to collect these things, right? Show all epic quests. These are the quests we're going to be doing on our main channel, you guys. These are the quests that are going to be all about, the storylines, or you're doing things around the fellowship, or you're doing something to help a main character, or it's something about your own story. It's not going to be like, fetch the chicken eggs. I keep saying that in all my videos, right? These are not going to be those. Those will probably be in the regular single quests. Then there's raid quests I have, right? They're assuming you're going to need an entire raid for them, right? So I have one that was for a level 120 thing, and one for a level 130 thing, right? Repeatable quests, we already talked about that. Show quests shared with one or more members of your fellowship. So this isn't going to work right now because I'm not in a fellowship. But if I was in a fellowship and I showed this, it would show all the quests that we have together, which is super, super handy, right? It's really handy, right? And then also we have the tasks. Tasks are things you can turn in certain items that you collect off dead things, and you'll see the item will actually say it's for a task. That's another thing entirely, right? So that is basically the quest log in a nutshell. You can have active quests that you actually have, a task limit, which are the tasks are slightly different than quests. Increase your task limit. I think I've already increased my quest limit to as much as I can have. You start with a much smaller number than 70. I think it's like 40 or something. Show on tracker, quest objectives, fellowship status. Those are some other things. You don't really need to worry about those. So anyway, and then you can search for a certain name of a quest, so you know what I mean, or something, a keyword, that kind of thing. And then also, one other thing we need to know about this bottom real quick is that I can save, I need to get this quest done. I can go add to tracker, right? Also, again, this increases how big the words are for you to read, right? Which I like to leave it big for you guys to be able to see what I'm saying. I like it a little smaller than that, though. And then, again, here's the quest tracker like we talked about in the other video that was more about all the layout of the screen. So the quest tracker, so you see, I can see on the quest tracker. By the way, the minimap will always show you if you have quests to pick up around you. They're the rings. Or if the ring is on fire, it's an objective to do or to turn in a quest. Those are the little things you need good to know. This will show you exactly, if you click this ring, it'll jump to the quest in your quest tracker that you're on. You can scroll down the one it's selected on, right? Oh, there it is. And then you can remove it from the tracker. If you have it on the tracker, if you click M, this is very important, guys. Now let's go up, right? This is called the quest tracker. You can show this or not show this. But look, now look, I don't see it anywhere on the map, right? If you hover this, you usually can see it. So I'm going to go up higher. Sometimes it helps to be like, well, where is it actually for, right? Let's try something different. That one might be kind of hard to find. That might be something weird. So let's click boar meat in. Do I have any level 130s? You can also, you might be able to type 130 and then get, yep, there we go. You type in the number and you actually, now I see all my quests that are 130. All right, so I'm going to add this one to quest tracker. Hit M, go out. By the way, if you hit M and you're in a little room like this, you can either go up here to show, there's also filters to show things we talked about in the other episode. So this is the filter system for not the mini map, for the actual map. Show what map. You can jump to any of the maps in the world. The world is getting huger and huger. It's awesome. The Stable Master map. We already talked about in the other episode, right? As you can see, this is my main character. He knows almost every stable on the entire face of the Middle Earth. Anyway, we're going to go out. So right click to go up to the higher location. So that's a little trick. You click M, right, to get the map. You can right click to go out. So like I'm in this place right here, right? I was inside there. And then if I go, I'm going to go up here and look. Oh, look at that. That's where that quest is. You can see it. When I hover it, it flashes, right? You can see it's on fire. That's a quest I'm doing right now, correct? So there we go. That's how you know to do that. You can also remove from tracker. So that's important, though, because now if I go back there, it won't show it because it's not on the quest tracker. So it's important to be tracking certain quests unless you have in your mind where you're going. But that is an important thing, guys, for that system. You can cancel a quest. I'll talk about that real quickly. If you cancel the quest and abandoned it, you will be able to re-pick it up from that person after a short delay of like, I think it's like 10 minutes, maybe a half hour. I think it's like 10 minutes. If you're on a quest line though, so usually it'll pick it back up at the same quest you're going to pick up, but if you already did part of the work for it and abandoned it, then go back. You'll probably have to do the work for that quest again if you didn't turn it in first. But you won't have to if you've done a quest and then he gives you another quest and then you abandon that one. It won't make you go back and do the previous quest. Only that quest, if that makes sense. It'll only ruin your work if you're halfway through the quest and you haven't turned it in or finished it yet. Then you might have to go back and finish that work you already did in that same quest. Enough explained. Show history. This is really awesome. It actually will show the history of that quest, what the first objective of, what the background was, so on and so forth. And then find a fellowship. That just opens the social panel down here to find a fellowship to help do questing. Ta-da! We've talked about the questing. You also increase your limits with the LOTRO store. You can earn the points to do that. We're gonna stop right there with the quest log, and then I will do another episode on the deed log and the crafting here in a minute. And thank you so much for this one on questing and the quest log.